Well, hey, all you viewers, the name later, how we doing today? Yeah, I know, we're back in the alternate film room for this one, but still, not much you can do when you've got kids, you got stuff you gotta go on, and sorry, I'm kind of readjusting a whole bunch of stuff. But, I've been putting this video off for a while, and honestly, I don't know why. As you know by that thumbnail and title and everything else you clicked on to get here, I'm gonna talk about my experience with Black Rebel Beard Co. Okay? They've been around for a while. They are a very unique company that has a severely dedicated fan base. Alright? It's funny how, like, when you go on some online forums and whatnot, it's you're either Black Rebel or you're insert whatever word you want to here. But I've been talking about them recently in some of my, companies I trust my beard with, Top Beard Butters, Top Feeling Beard, that kind of thing. So I figured I hadn't done a review on Pedro yet, because I'll be honest, a lot of stuff that I have are very limited one-time drop scents, and there's no reason doing a review on, like, the very first one I ever bought, Notorious, and no, it didn't come with their orifice reducer top. I just, at that point, I was getting really, really heavily into them. I had some spares. I went, all right, let me swap it out. No sense of doing a review on this one 3 months after it's already been released. Now, I will say, everybody loves pros and cons, right? Well, I know, no real surprise. My camera took a dump. Like I was saying, Pedro's the owner, and you hear all kinds of weird horror stories about Pedro, like, oh, he loves engaging people, and he loves attacking people, he loves doing this. Well, this is what I've seen from Pedro. And it's a pro and a con. If you give him crap, he gives you crap right back. To me, I think it's a pro, and this is just a personal thing for me. I'm tired of owners getting kicked around, because there are some self-righteous people out there who think, I'm the customer's always right, I get to tell you whatever I want, you can't say crap to me. Well, if you're going to come at someone like a jerk, I think that owner has that right to fire that right back at you. I like the fact that Pedro is very passionate about the things that he does. Now, I will state for the record, I was gifted a Bronco Buster a very, very long time ago. And that's when he was using, was it the ostrich oil? No, it was the emu oil. Yeah, okay. That's when he was using like the 75% emu oil. I didn't like it. I really didn't like it. I didn't like the feeling beard with that part with the emu oil. It wasn't for me, so I never really tried them. Now, everyone knows I have a very, very good friend in Jersey Joe. And I know, it's part of Commission Bingo, okay? Joe talking about Black Rebel. He talked about him for years, and my huge thing with Pedro, and one of the things that kept me from going and buying from him, was I always had it in my head that he was a cologne company. That's it. That's all he did was colognes. Well, I'm not a cologne guy, so why buy? And then Notorious popped up on my Facebook thing, and I will be honest. When I saw Whiskey and Guinness, I went, I gotta have it. Didn't even faze me, the Conor McGregor tattoo. Okay, it really, truly didn't. Now, for those of you who are curious, go ahead, take a freeze frame. That's the ingredient blend, okay? They're usually in 1 ounce bottles. This one came all black. Most of them are glass bottles, so you can see right through. And yeah, I've used a bunch of this one. Honestly, I love Sasquatch, but I'll get there in a moment. It's a great feeling beard. You don't need a lot of it. I can see where some people may be upset if you use too much of his products. The one thing I found interesting about Pedro, he's got limited drops, he's got the Hall of Fame, and he has his main lineup. So I thought that was interesting, but on the same time, for me, it was a little confusing going, okay, what's what and what's where? No big deal. I mean, for a first-time person looking through, I just went to Joe and went, dude, help me out here. All right, so I grabbed Notorious, really good smell, really good scent and beard. The whiskey wasn't overpowering like some companies, like you put it in and you're like, holy crap, did I just dump a bottle on me? Not with this one. I honestly believe, and I've got the butters to match all these, okay? I honestly believe my next one was High Boy. And that was the dark strawberry tobacco. I think he called it like a Swisher Sweet. And I think it was like the third time he's released it. I absolutely love this thing. I seriously do. Out of all the stuff from Black Rebel, it's either this one or Sasquatch that I'm like, those are my absolute favorite. And seeing how I've been cutting back, I haven't been using them as much in the weekly rotation. But it's still a great feeling beard. Still a great thing. Still just absolutely amazing. What else? I picked up Hooligan and Sasquatch. Hooligan is, well, that classic, spicy tobacco vanilla. Everybody's got like a tobacco vanilla thing, but there's something about this one that's a little different that made me really go, hey, that is absolutely cool. Sasquatch, that dark tobacco oud. Yeah, I've used a lot of it. An absolute lot of it right there. That thing is awesome, okay? One of those other limiteds I got just because of the scent was Ride or Die. That smoked white oak, I believe it was. Yeah. Just, oh my God, it's heaven in a bottle. It's not overpowering woodsy. It's not overpowering with the smoke. It's a good thing. And plus the red bottle, it really stands out on the beard shelf, okay? And this last one I bought simply because we had been watching the Halo miniseries, and he came out with, Master Chief, which is, as he puts it, Reach for the Sky cologne. It's not overpowering. It's not knock you on your butt. It's not like you just walked by a freaking fragrance counter and, like Bloomingdale's or something, and everyone's going, hey, try this, try this, try this, try this, try this, try this. It's not that way. But, once again, limited drop. I like it. I haven't used that much of it. Now we're going to get on to the butters. Okay? Of course, it's not on there, and I'm sorry, I didn't write stuff down like an idiot. I'm like, here, let me show the package. So there's the butters. I'm only bringing Sasquatch to this video because I don't really want to hold every other one up. Oh my God. Sorry, I opened that up and got greeted with that smell. But yeah, I have used a bunch of it. You don't need an awful lot, and that's something with Pedro's products. I don't know what it is, but it's like I feel the need to use half of what I normally use because it's great quality. Essentially, it's like $50, I believe, for a combo, but you're getting free shipping. And I usually get everything really, really quick. Now, I don't know if it's because he's out of Arizona and I'm up in Washington State, but it gets here really, really quick. And I'll be honest, a lot of these that I've ordered, I have ordered in cooler months, like I do with everything else, because I don't want the butters melting in transit. I know there are a lot of companies that be like, dude, you're fine, just order it, everything's going to show up cool, and then you have a soupy mess. I have yet to experience that with Pedro's products. I like the fact that he has a YouTube channel. I like the fact he goes live, okay? I like the fact that he gives you that inlay into him. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of negative things to say. I like the fact that every so often he steps out and he goes, hey, any of you reviewers want to try this, I'll send it to you. I only ever responded once, all right? And this is not a con. It's actually kind of a pro, all right? It depends how you look at it. It's both. It was the Black Wookiee one, the Santo, when he said, hey, anybody want this? And I honestly responded. I'd never really done a review on your products to that point. I don't feel I have that right. And he kind of giggled, and he's like, dude, you've bought my stuff, right? You have the right. I'm like, okay, cool. Sign me up. Sent him my address. I never got it. Now, is that a bad thing on Pedro? No. Because he doesn't have to send it to me. He said, hey, who wants it? He didn't say, hey, you've got it, you've got it, you've got it. You're guaranteed, but who wants it? So I didn't make the cut? Am I bitchy about it? No. No. I plan on picking it up soon because I think it went to the main lineup. And from what I understand from my buddy Jersey Joe, it's a really, really good smell. It's not overpowering, so I can't wait to try it. But like I said, I'm trying some different stuff in these reviews, okay? You can say whatever you want to about the owner. The product works. I don't have anything bad to say about Pedro because I've never really interacted with him. I've never felt the need to reach out and go, hey, Pedro, or hey, Pedro, you're the greatest thing on the planet. I like the product. Since I've been tailoring back on my purchases, because I've got more product than I can ever freaking use in my lifetime, basically, I'm okay with the 6 I got right now. That's just me. But still, no, I really didn't go to price, a lot of pricing and everything else. It's just, I want you to go check him out. I'm going to leave a link right down below where you can find his web store. If you have a smartphone, he does have apps out there. And that's primarily how I do my shopping, is because everything seems to get saved. Everything goes through quicker. The device recognizes me, and bada bing, bada boom, we're good. Okay? But we are at that great part of the video. I know this one's really, really different. And people are very, very passionate about Black Rebel. Alright? So this is going to be a little scary for me, but here we go. I want to know all your questions, comments, love, hatred, anger, all that fun stuff right down below. Now, I'm going to phrase it like this. I want to know your interactions with Pedro. I really do. The good, the bad, the ugly, whatever, but can we keep it kind of family friendly? Because if you're putting profanity-laced stuff down below, the way YouTube censors things and the way they edit stuff, I'll never see it. I'm going to have to go in, I'm going to have to go looking and see if it's anything held for review, see if YouTube is reviewing it as, you know, really bad comments, and I have to go through another level to get there to see it. It's just weird. So let me know your good experiences, your bad experiences. I have had nothing but good experiences. I place my order, I get my order. It arrives, nothing's been broken, nothing's been melted. I feel it's a good price for what I'm getting. Like I said, I don't feel I need to use a lot, but as you can see, Sasquatch, I've used an awful lot. Hooligan, I've used an awful lot. And Hi Boy, I've used an awful lot of it. I like this a lot. I really do. It's really, really good. But still, now, if it made you laugh, made you cringe, made you cry, made you do any of that during this review, please hit that big old thumbs up. It's only going to show love and support for the channel, and that is always appreciated. But there you go, guys. My quick, weird look at Black Rebel Beard Co. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope all of you are having a great day, a safe day, and I'll see all of you in our very next video.